Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Sunday, the 30th of April 2023. This is just my weekly video where we have a look at the Forex pairs that I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. Now, I've just landed in Taiwan, or Taipei City. Just got a layover. I'm on the way back to Cambodia from Australia. Got about 7.5 hours at the airport here. It's 6:30 a.m. local, so I'm still half asleep. I'm at the airport. I'm trying to find a quiet spot away from all the crowds, so hopefully it's all nice and quiet for you and not too much background noise, etc. So I do apologise if there is some airport noise. First up, obviously, thanks for watching the videos. I know they're not the most exciting videos. If you do like them, hit the like button and the subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, it's been brought to my attention that there's a possible imposter using my name in the Facebook group. I think he's been dealt with. It all happened while I was flying. I was on a 9-hour flight from Brisbane to Taiwan. So hopefully that's been sorted out. But he was, if anyone approaches you, especially asking to sign up to software like AI or anything like that, or asking for money or crypto trading, it's not me. You'll know if it's me. I'll make it very clear, and you know my mannerisms, etc. If in doubt, just email us and ask. All right, let's get on to it. First, we look at the news for the week ahead. This is the Forex Factory free economic calendar. As I said, it's free. I've got it set up. I just want to see high impact news events, so just the red events. The grey ones are generally holidays. It's set up now. It's back in my local time. So this is all, I've put it back to Cambodia time, which is the same as Bangkok, Ho Chi Minh City. So it's Indochina time, which is good, saves you trying to work out different time zones, etc. Doesn't really worry me too much because I trade off the daily time frame most of the time, but I do some 4-hour trading and even down to 2 hours. So these are things I'll be looking at. Monday, there's not much happening except a lot of holidays around Europe and the UK, and I believe in Australia too. I'm not sure why Australia didn't come up. There is a public holiday in Australia. It's Labor Day, May Day, whatever you want to call it. That's what it's all revolves around. We have got some news out of the US, ISM manufacturing PMI. Now, it's going to be a busy week, so let's just go through this. These are things you've got to be careful of. On Tuesday morning, Australian interest rates. They're not expecting a rate rise, but that could change. Just be careful. Australian interest rates on Tuesday. Then JOLTS, job openings from the US later that night. All right, Wednesday, we've got New Zealand employment or unemployment rate. So just be careful of trading New Zealand pairs. Couple other sort of major events out of the US later in the night. Then Thursday, early Thursday morning's the big one. I'm going to have to pause in a minute. There's people coming. Early Thursday morning's the big one. So late Wednesday, not for me, 1 a.m. US interest rates. They're expecting a rate rise, 0.25%, so just be careful there. I got to pause. All right, back on. You might hear a background noise. The travelator's still going. There's some staff walking through. So yeah, early Thursday, where are we? Early Thursday morning, which is late Wednesday, not for me, 1 a.m. Federal funds rate, US interest rate. So be careful there. As I said, they're expecting a rate rise. So that's big news, big news. Then Europe later in the day, their interest rate, so the main refinancing rate. So that's Europe's interest rate news. So just be careful there. They're expecting a rate rise also. So it's over here. Then we go to unemployment claims and some other talking heads here on Thursday. Then Friday goes again. Canada and the US both have their employment numbers. So for the US, that's the old non-farm payroll. So that's a biggie too. But the big one's definitely US interest rates on late on Wednesday night or early Thursday morning, depending where you live. So just be careful, especially if it's trading on the smaller time frames. These are big market movers, these ones. All right, let's have a look. I'll bring up this Word document. Most of you have read my books and know all the settings, etc. Just have a read of this Word document. It just shows you the settings for the actual indicators and explains a few different colours on the charts, but I'll generally go through them all anyway. But you can just pause the video, take a screenshot of that. I appreciate that not everyone's English is not your first language, or you don't understand the Australian accent. Like I said, just read that. If you've got any questions, I'm more than happy to answer any. Just anyone can join any of the JAGfx social media groups. That's the Facebook group, Telegram channels, Matt from Family Man's Discord channel, etc. And I'm contacted by email. So the important indicator is this bottom indicator on the charts, which you'll see, MACD Platinum, which is just the zero lag MACD. Basically, it oscillates around a zero level. I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. But you'll see that all on the charts. So let's go and have a look at the charts. All right, this is TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. It's just easy for me. It's easy to type, make notes, etc. It looks prettier. But I do most of my trading on MT5 these days. But TradingView is my analysis, trade on MT5, so it's no big deal. As long as you trade from, take your analysis or your trade signals from the one platform, doesn't matter if you're slightly different to me or not. Now, this is an alphabetical order. It's only a sample size of it's not all 28 pairs, it's just a sample size, just to show my readers some trade examples and some trade management. I call all my trades, which you'll see there's 2 new trades for Monday. I call them at the time and also take a screenshot on the day and share that screenshot. So it's all very transparent. Any trade management is also called by me at the time and posted in those same groups. So it's all very, like I said, up to date, and there's no after the fact sort of stuff. Normally for me, the market's the new daily candles at 4 a.m. local. I don't get out of bed till 6, so I check it just after 6 or thereabouts. So it's all good. So the watch list here on the right, if it's highlighted in orange, means I want to talk about it in this video for whatever reason. Highlighted in dark blue means there's a trade on and no trade action taken as yet, no trade management. Light blue means there's trade or trades on and there's been some trade management. If there's no highlight, there's no trades on. So let's go through. It's in alphabetical order, as I said. We'll start with the AusCAD. Now, what you'll see, the most recent trade will be, all the details will be on the right. Any previous information or old trade still on will be on the left. So in this case, you've got the pair, which is the AusCAD, the date the last trade was taken, so it was on the 1st of May. It was a new sell signal. Here's my thoughts on that particular trade. For whatever reason, I took it. And so that's the most recent trade. And this is a new trade on Monday, so my apologies. Monday, 1st of May, this is a new signal. So it's pretty hard to see, but there's a red QMP filter dot there. Now, if you're looking at MT4, MT5, you won't see that red dot as yet. That won't present until the actual open on Monday. That's the difference between TradingView. It's just a slight advantage of TradingView. So we've got a new sell signal on Monday. Here's my notes for that trade. So the trend looks like to be heading down, even though the moving averages are slightly flat and tight. You've got low here, lower high, lower low, lower high. And if we can break this low here, all good. Yeah, this video might be a bit stop-start as people keep on walking past, so keep on pausing. Yeah, so we've got structure here. If we break this low here, it'll make me a little bit more happier. I've got 2 other sell trades on. So I've got a sell trade from the 1st of Feb here. There's a stop in place there, can't lose there. We've got a sell trade from the 28th of March there, and we can't lose on that. So here's my trade management. I did take a buy in here, and it's still in play also with a stop there. So we're probably going to lose on the buy if this sell's successful. It's no big deal because I've got to sell here, a buy here. I've already moved the stop up on the buy, so I've already reduced the, say if I had a 1% risk on that, I've reduced it already. There's the notes for the trade management. There, you can see it all there. This sell trade is based on hidden bearish divergence. You see that red trend line there. So there's a red dot, QMP filter dot. It's a little bit hard to see because all the red lines there, but it's definitely there. Break this low here, be nice, this blue line. And if it does, it'll take out my stop on the buy, so I'll lose on the buy. But I've still got, as I said, I've still got 2 partial sells on that can't lose, and this will be a 3rd sell. So all my notes are there. I just prepare it for Monday's open. Now I've got background noise behind me. I thought I'd come to a quiet part of that. Oh, airport. So yeah, new sell trade on the AusCAD on Monday, and there's the notes for it there. All right, Aussie Japanese yen. Let's have a look here. Now we're taking our sweet time. Now, the yen pairs. I took a few sell trades on the yen on the 26th of April, and you'll see that. This was one of them. And bang, Thursday, it started going off nicely in my direction. Then bang, Thursday, not so good. Friday, they had Japanese interest rate news, and it just messed up every one of my yen trades. I did make note when we took all these trades on the 26th that there's a lot of correlation on the yen pairs to be careful, reduce your overall risk, etc. And you'll see a couple of them being stopped out, but it's not all bad news, as you'll see. But this Aussie yen, it's the only trade on. It was a sell. We've been stuck in this bit of a range, these blue lines here. The trade was taken on hidden bearish divergence. So even if we do get stopped out or we get an opposite signal, say an opposite QMP for the dot, and I exit before the stop, I will still be looking for another sell here somewhere. The MACD platinum's still above the 0 level. It looks like it's turning back to the upside, but you know, this could just roll over and go back down again. But that's the Aussie yen, not looking that good at the moment on that sell. Aussie USD, what do we got? We got a sell from back on the, yeah, you got a sell trade from back on the 3rd of February, which is still in with a stop there, so we can't lose on that, so all good. Then we took a buy on the 14th of March. Let's have a look at the 14th of March. And yeah, we closed. Oh, yeah. So I've removed it from the chart because I had to put the sell on here. So on the 14th of March, we took this buy. So, sorry, what did I say? 14th of March. Here, this grey line, grey vertical line. Took a buy, and 4th of April closed half. So let's have a look at the 4th of April, which I think is in here somewhere. Yeah, we closed half right on the open of that candle. So we closed at the high, which is spot on. And so the entry was about this level here, in here, and we closed half there, and we dragged the stop up. Then on the 25th of April, we stopped out for an overall small profit. So I think that's this candle here. So we're stopped out for an overall small profit on the buy. I just removed it from the chart. Normally I'll leave it on there, but because since then there's been a sell trade during the week on the Aussie, and it's going nowhere fast, hasn't broken this low here. These green lines are just big numbers. In this case, it's 65-cent level and the 70-cent level. They're big numbers in the Aussie, and we've got this, we took this sell here. There's a nice resistance level up here, but we've got to break this high here, and it's having troubles doing that. You can read my notes there, a little bit messy, but yeah. So we're in Aussie sell, which is good. We can't lose on that first one, and we're in a second one here. It's not looking that flash at the moment, and the MACD's through the 0 level, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. I may just take the loss on that. If there's a buy signal in here, I would take that just based on that support level there. So that's the Aussie USD. Euro CAD, just make sure my video is actually running. Euro CAD, here we go. All right, we're in a couple of trades here. Well, I've got to stop all the way over there. Hang on a sec. All right, just had to pause the video again. We've got a buy signal from the 8th of November. So it's all the way over here on the left of the chart, very close to the edge. So we're still in that. There's a stop for that. There's all the trade management. It's all been called in the group, so no drama. So we can't lose. There's the entry. There's a stop. That's sweet. We took another buy in here. I think that's the 1st of March, and the stop's there too, so we can't lose on that. So we've already closed half. When we closed half 16th of March, so I don't think it was a huge, yeah, it wasn't a huge profit. We took some profit there, and we got the stop there, so we can't lose. It's not going to be a huge profit if we do get stopped out, but it's still a profit. And the next one, the last trade, was this buy signal on 21st of April. And that's here. So there's the entry on there. And 28th I closed half. So let's have a look here. 27th, 28th. Yeah, we made up this high here. Then we had this bearish candle. MACD platinum's already through the 0 level. So I closed half on the open of the Friday's open. So I closed half there, dragged my stop up, put myself in a no-lose position. So we're in 3 buy trades. What the hell's that? Travelator's going. Yeah, sorry about that. That background noise you hear is a travelator. One person, whole terminal, they have to use a travelator. Anyhow, right, moving on. So we're in 3 buys here. We're in one good one, one so-so one, and one not so good. So we can't lose in all 3, which is great. In the meantime, starting to draw potential divergence lines. So here we've got high highs on price and lower highs on the MACD. So red lines, which signifies regular bearish divergence, potentially. Not confirmed yet until we get a red QMP dot. I'm not taking a sell. It doesn't look like we're too far off though. Probably the next day or so if this continues to drop down a little bit. But the buys are looking good on the Euro CAD. Euro Yen, highlighted in orange. Just read my notes. All right, yeah. And here's one of those 26th of April sell trades on the yen pairs. Took the sell here, bang, Japanese interest rate news on Friday, straight through my stop, stopped out for a full loss. Now, not all bad news. I'm in this buy from the 23rd of March. There's a stop there. There's my trade management, already closed half, so 3rd of April closed half. So on the open of that candle there, closed half. So locked in a little bit of profit, and the stops there locking in more profit. Now, ideally, I just want to see where this goes. If this continues up, I'll just trail this stop up and lock in more profit. So that sell, even though I took a full loss on that sell, it was a high risk trade because against the trend, so I was in with lower risk percentage. And so this buy here will offset that loss, so it's no problems. In the meantime, I can start drawing these trend lines, extending them a bit because there's still divergence forming there. MACD platinum still above the 0 level. We've got high highs on price, lower highs on the oscillator, divergence forming. So basically I'm looking for another sell on this pair. So it's a Euro Yen, sells out. I just leave it on the chart to show you guys for the video. I'll tidy up the chart at the end of the, these charts at the end of the video. So stopped out, but we're in a buy, so that's offsetting the loss. Euro New Zealand, it's highlighted in orange for a reason. New sell signal on Monday. So this is my second trade for Monday. Sell signal. Now you can see there's not much happening here. Price has been grinding slowly up. You can see the trend line, higher highs there, and the MACD platinum, the oscillator, hasn't making the same high, so it's lower. So there is big regular bearish divergence. Not exactly ideal setup, but the thing I like, and I've wrote my notes already, so this is for the Monday, 1st of May, new sell signal, high risk trade, trading against the trend, big uptrend. You can see the moving averages spreading to the upside, but they're supporting regular bearish divergence. And I like the fact that price is a long way above the moving average. Generally, price will come to the moving averages, or the moving averages will go to price. MACD platinum above the 0 level, so looking for sells. So all good. New sell trade on Monday, Euro New Zealand. Worth a shot, but watch your risk percent. It's high risk trade. I should highlight that. Yeah, more people coming, so that video was paused again. All right, we're on the Euro USD. Yeah, this is going to be all over the place, this video. All right, what have we got here? We took a buy in this grey line here, this vertical line, and closed it on an opposite QMP filter dot here. No dramas. Took a second buy here. So that's the 14th of March. Second attempt at a buy. 5th of April closed half. So let's go see where the 5th of April is. Up here. So we closed half up here and the stop's been dragged up. Can't lose on the buy. So all good there. We've got this blue line across here, which is like a high. It seems to be acting a bit of a resistance at the moment. And so we've taken a sell here on the 18th of April. It's just ground against me slowly. Looked like it was coming down here, then popped back up and slowly grinding down. So we're in a buy, we can't lose. We're in a sell that's going nowhere fast. This Euro USD's been fairly sideways for a week or so, over a week. These are daily candles, 5 candles in a week. So yeah, it's 2 weeks sideways. There's a stop up there, hasn't been touched yet, not close. Like I said, we've got a no-lose buy, so it's not the end of the world. Pound Aussie, highlighted in orange for a reason. And that's because we were stopped out on a trade, I'm sure. All right, took a bit of a chance here. I'm in a buy trade from the 7th of Feb. So it's this one over here. 22nd of Feb closed half. So, oh, sorry, there's the entry down here, sorry. 22nd of Feb closed half. So in here, closed half. MACD through the 0 level. Then you can see all my trade management there. So the stop's all the way up there. So we're locking in a fair bit of profit there. Already closed half, locking in profit on the trailing half, which is good. I took a sell here, I think, and I think I got out or was stopped out. So that's a loser. Took a sell here on the 14th of April. Here. Now, we got an opposite QMP filtered dot here, and it was a buy signal. MACD platinum below the 0 level. There is hidden bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence, yep. Slightly, you see the lower low here on the oscillator and higher on the price. Now, I didn't take the buy and I didn't close out my sell. Normally, I'd close out the sell. I'd close out the sell on an opposite QMP filter dot. I didn't do it because I've got this buy on, and I thought and I didn't take the buy either because price didn't come back close enough to the moving averages for my liking. I like when price comes back, either touches them, into them, or very close to them. See, there's the low there, the moving average is down here. So, and in hindsight, it was a dumb decision by me because I was then stopped out for a full loss on that pair. That's why it's highlighted. It was highlighted in orange. I've just changed it to purple, just to show you I was stopped out. I probably, if I'd taken that buy, it would have been good. I didn't because of my rules, which I stick to. But the good thing is I've got this previous buy on. So even though I've stopped out on this sell, this buy is going to lock in more profit, and hopefully this will just keep on going up. I don't care how far it goes now. And I can just trail this stop up on the buy and remove that loss completely from that sell trade. In the meantime, you can see price is going up, higher highs on price, and look at the MACD platinum. It's lower highs at this stage. So there's regular bearish divergence forming. So this thing will break above the 0 level in the MACD platinum, then I'll be in sell mode. And hopefully I'll just drag this buy up higher and higher, then take the next sell and come down again. So stopped out on the pound Aussie, probably in hindsight, mistake by me not getting out on that opposite QMP for the dot, but the buy that was already in place sort of gave me some protection there. Pound Swiss is also highlighted. Now, there's a reason for that. Once we get it up. All right. The sell from the 27th of March. Where is that? Here we go, 27th of March. There's a sell signal, so that's in here. Took a sell. Yeah, I was 1 day late on that. I missed it by a day, so I didn't see the signal, but I got it on the following day. So I took it on the 27th. There's no major move that day, which was lucky. Went against me initially, didn't take my stop out. Came very close to my stop there. Didn't take it out because my stop was above this high here. And came down. 13th of April closed half. So let's look at 13th of April here. So closed half in here. MACD platinum through the 0 level. Not much profit, but then it's no big deal. Dragged my stop down, so I put myself in a no-lose position. And that was stopped out on the 28th of April for a small overall profit. So it stopped out there in there. So I just left on the chart to show you. In the meantime, I took a buy in here on this grey vertical line, and it was stopped out around here somewhere. So it was stopped out. Yeah, there we go. There's a 25th. So where's the 25th? Yeah, stopped out and just spiked down. Just stopped out. But because that buy signal remains valid, you see there's a green QMP filter dot. There's no red dots. I drew a trend line across the highs here. This candle clearly broke the trend line. I took a second buy here. So that's the 28th of April. So there it is. Took the entry there. That was on Friday and Friday morning. And Friday was kind to me and shot up nicely. So the MACD platinum's still below the 0 level. So I'll just watch this now. And hopefully I'll give it another day or so. Then I might close half and just drag the stop up below this low here. Put myself in a no-lose position there. So the sell's gone. I'm only in this second buy here. So It's a little bit messy, but that's the way it is. That's a pound Swiss. Pound yen, it's highlighted in orange. It was a busy week, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. This is another one I lost on the, I like this setup too. 26th of April, took a sell like I did with a lot of yen pairs, like I mentioned. There's a lot of correlation, and Friday, bang, straight through my stop. So stopped out on the 28th of April for a full loss. Here's the entry, bang. I like this sort of divergence, yeah. Just one of those things. So that's going to be tidied up. Like I said, I'll just leave it on the chart to show you guys up for that. Pound USD, it's highlighted. All right, yeah, I'm going to do something on Monday here. All right, we're in a buy from the 14th of Feb. So we go back here, 14th of Feb, 22nd of March, I closed half. So that's in here somewhere. And I've dragged my stop up. Can't lose on that buy. So all good there. There's the buy. There's my trade management. Like I said, it's all called on the groups. This green line is the 1.25, so it's a big round number, just a big level. Then I took this sell here on the 17th of April. So the sell there, it's gone nowhere fast, sideways, sideways, sideways. MACD Platinum's gone through the zero level. Now it looks like it's starting to turn. The last thing we've got is a green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level. So for me, that's put myself in buy mode. Then on Monday morning, we've got this new green QMP filter dot. So I am going to close this trade on Monday's open. So 1st of May, going to close for a loss on an opposite QMP filter dot. There's your dot there. There's a stop there. So if it opens pretty close to where it closed on Friday, my loss is going to be in this area here instead of up at the stop. This is one I am going to take, and I'm not taking the buy signal. And the reason I'm not taking the buy signal is we've got a bit of bearish divergence forming there. You can see it potentially forming. And again, the price hasn't come back close enough to the moving averages for my liking. And I'm already in a buy. So no need to get too carried away. I'm already in a buy. Going to close the sell, take a smaller loss than that, and just ignore that buy signal there. Just not ideal. That's the pound USD closing that sell on Monday. All right, New Zealand CAD, it's highlighted. And why is it highlighted? Don't say. Damn. All right, I've got 3 new trades on Monday. Sorry, I haven't written my notes up for this one. I must have missed this yesterday morning when I was packing. New Zealand CAD, it's a new buy signal for Monday. I haven't written it up as yet. So sorry, there's no notes there. But this will be the stop loss. So it's 82430 roughly. I'll just round. I don't like the zero on the end because it messes up my spreadsheet. So I'll bring it down a bit. Look at there, 29. 82429 will be the stop. The entry will be there. Now let's have a look what we're basing this on. Ignore those notes there. This will be a Monday trade. There's a bit of a support level here that was broken and pushed up again, so it may be resistance now, or it may not have been a clean break, so we don't know. There's definitely some divergence there. There is lower lows on price and higher lows on the MACD Platinum. So regular bullish divergence there. It's all a bit messy. The MACD Platinum's close to the zero level. MAs are tight. Look at them, they're tightening in. Trend's all a bit flat sideways, but we'll take a buy on Monday. So it's a New Zealand CAD, new buy signal. I can't believe I missed that one. I'll have to fix up a few things there and tidy that up. New Zealand CAD, new buy. So 3 new trades on Monday. Must have been half asleep when I did check these charts yesterday. Right, USD CAD. What have we got here? We're in a sell still from the 14th of March. Oh, there we go. 14th of March, new sell signal. There's my trade management. It's highlighted in orange. There's a reason for that. 25th, we're stopped out. Yep. So in here, this candle here, the stop was there, and we're stopped out there. So that's why that was there. So I just left it on the charts to show you guys. And in the meantime, the 20th of April, we took a buy, and 27th of April closed half. So let's have a look at 27th. So on the open of this candle here, The reason was the MACD platinum through the zero level, and it was just some good profit there. So we got this little candle here. There was a 26. Made my decision before this candle opened, so closed around the open of that candle there. So locking in, can't lose on the buy. Had a win on the sell, can't lose on the buy. So looking good for a pair that I dislike immensely at times, but it's been kind recently to me. So you go through stages with some pairs. Sometimes you just can't pull a trick. Like the yen pairs give me a bit of grief at the moment, whereas the USD CAD's been nice to me. So stopped out on the sell. We're still on the buy. Can't lose. So all good there. USD Japanese yen. Let's have a look. Highlighted in orange. And let's have a look at the notes. Yep. All right. I'll just tighten up the chart a bit because this has got the world's oldest trade on it. From the 24th of October, we're still in the sell. A long time. There's a stop. We can't lose. I couldn't really bring that stop any further down. It's probably above this high here. No drama. Locking in that profit there. Took another sell here on the 6th of March, which is this notes up here. And there's my notes for what I've done there. So we already closed out half. When we closed out half, 28th of March. I'm going to take it 28th. So 23, 24, 25, 27. So basically closed out half at the low. We've got a green dot on the QMP filter. Things were starting to look a bit dodgy. So I closed out half, eventually put my stop just below the entry level, and that was taken out on the 28th for an overall profit. So we're still in this sell. We're out of this sell. In the meantime, I've taken this buy here. It was sort of a lot of sideways action. I've just slowly moved my stop up. So the stop's just below the entry level, and hopefully this will keep on going. Take out this stop here, get me out this sell, and put me in a good position on this buy here. It's already, the MACD platinum's already through the zero level. It was just not enough profit to take. Hence, I've just been moving my stop up. So if I do get stopped out here, it's still going to be a loss, but it's going to be a much smaller loss. No big deal. But we'll see how it goes. That's a USD Japanese yen. I'll tidy up that chart once we're finished. And gold's the last one we're actually trading. And, hang on a sec. We're stuck on the yen. All right, so gold. We're in a buy still from the 1st of March. So we took a buy here. That's the 1st of March, I think. Yeah. And we closed it on an opposite QMP filter dot, and we took a second buy here, which is the 13th of March. That's that one there. 13th of March. Closed half a couple of days later. Bang, where we closed? I don't know why we closed on the 15th. Oh, yeah. All right. So the entry's here, closed up here on the open of the 15th. It's gone up nicely. I've dragged my stop up. Can't lose on the buy. So there's the locking in that profit there. In the meantime, we had a crack at a sell here. We were stopped out. That sell signal remained valid because there's a red dot. There's no green QMP for the dot. Drew a trend line across the lows here. Took a second sell here. Stops there. Came very close to my stop, but didn't hit it. And it's just gone sideways for 2 weeks, like the Euro USD or the Aussie USD. So we're just at the entry level now. The stop hasn't been touched. The buy's locking in profit. MACD platinum's through the zero level, and we've already got a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, so we're in buy mode. And we've also got potential hidden bullish divergence forming. You see lower lows on the MACD platinum and higher lows on price. Ideally, I'd like to see price drop down a bit lower to the moving averages, or the moving average go to price. In the meantime, this green horizontal line is the $2,000 level. So that's a big round number, and as you can see, it's hitting there, banging its head on here. 1800 historically has been a big number too, so that's this other green line here. So we're looking okay because we've got a buy and we can't lose. We've got a sell that's basically going nowhere. The other three, just for more out of curiosity, US dollar. It's going sideways. So the last thing was this buy here, and it's just gone sideways. Nothing exciting here. I just draw all the valid signals here. Obviously red for sell, blue for buy, a few trend lines, etc. Just to give you an idea where we're at. US 500 is US stock market. And once again, we're at our, where is it? There it is, our blue line. You watch my videos, that blue line's been on my chart forever. We've banged up against it early, and we've come down, then late in the week, bang again. So eventually it'll break through it when, there's schools, two different schools of thought. More times the price touches a level, the stronger it is. Other people say the more times it touches, the weaker it is, because eventually it'll break through it. I'm not sure, who cares? But it's just more out of, it's funny how price reacts around these levels. Is it self-fulfilling? Is it chicken or the egg? Who knows? So that's US 500. It looks like it's trying to head up. The moving averages are spread to the upside a little bit, and price looks like it's heading up the last few days. If it breaks this level, then you'd probably think we're back being bullish on the US stock market. Last signal is this buy. The MACD Platinum's just below the zero level there. The price came back to the moving averages nicely. There's your signal there. And Bitcoin, which is still open because it's a 24/7 market, back to the 30,000 level, sort of following the stock market a bit. And my charts are a bit slow on the update. Yeah, the video's dragging on a bit. It's gone for 36 minutes already because there's a lot to talk about, and I've had a few interruptions, etc. So yeah, Bitcoin's back towards the 30,000 level. Last signal is this buy signal here. So it's been pretty good, even on the daily chart. There's some half decent moves. You could probably get a few, I don't know what you call them. You call them pips on the crypto, the Bitcoin. Get a few, I don't know what you call it, points, a few dollars. All right, that's it for the charts, guys. As I said, I'm not going to drag you out any longer. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry about all the interruptions, etc. I'm stuck in an airport, which is always a little bit trickier. So I'll get this uploaded, and hopefully it'll be on the YouTube channel before I fly out. I'll go find a plug and plug in somewhere near my gate, if I can find it. And thanks for watching. If you do like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you good folk during the week. Cheers.